An annual, prominent event taking place in the heart of Regina today, and Janelle Lapie is there down at Pat Fiacco Plaza telling us more about what attendees can expect. It's the YWCA's Gender-Based Violence Awareness Walk. Janelle.
That's right, Jeremy. We are down having a very important conversation this morning. Here having it with me is Adrienne, the YWCA Events Manager. Adrienne, thank you so much for being out here with us. I know it's a little bit chilly, but I promise we're going to have a ton of fun. So let's maybe start off a little bit with the history of Walk a Mile in Their Shoes, because it has been such a prominent event in the city over the years.
Yes, so Walk a Mile in Their Shoes has been happening since 2017 here in Regina. It is a part of a broader movement with YWCA Canada to raise awareness on the realities of gender-based violence in Saskatchewan. So we host this event every September to raise awareness, but also raise funds for Isabel Johnson Domestic Violence Shelter. It's an incredibly important event in our community because Saskatchewan's rate of intimate partner violence is 2 times the national average.
Wow, so a very, very important event to be held here in the city then. And this is the 9th annual year. How have you seen this event evolve over those 9 years?
Yes, so the event's been happening since 2017. It kind of started out small with about 75 people gathering in downtown to do the walk, and now we see about 350 people. That's how many people we'll have with us today. We've received an incredible amount of support from the community, people creating teams, fundraising, donning their red shoes to show support.
Fantastic. All right. And, we're at the event place. This is where it's all going to start. What time can people come down? How can they be a part of this?
Yes, so you can head down between 11 and 12 to register for the event. We'll have tons of volunteers on site to help get you signed up, get your red shoes on, and the walk kicks off at 12 p.m.
Fantastic. All right, Adrienne, we will be back shortly. We're going to talk a little bit more about what people can expect this year and maybe what they'll see next year and the 9 years coming, because this year is very, very special.
All right, Janelle, thank you very much. We'll get a little more from you in just a little while. Let's head back out now to Janelle Lapie, who is at Regina's Pat Fiacco Plaza ahead of this year's Walk a Mile in Their Shoes.
Adrienne and I are back down here at Pat Fiacco Plaza, right where the event is starting here today. So we're going to talk a little bit about what people can look forward to coming up today. There's a nice walk, some partners with vendors in Vic Park. Let's discuss that a little bit.
Yeah, so the event kicks off at 11 a.m. Participants can come check in, get their walker bib, write on our big chalkboard wall that we have about why they're walking, ways that people can step up. We also have some community partners joining us today. Regina Sexual Assault Center, we have Regina Transition House, Sophia House, just to name a few. You can check out the services that they offer in our city and what they're doing to end gender-based violence in the community as well. We have a short program starting at about 12 o'clock, followed by the walk. So participants will put on their red shoes and head for a walk around Victoria Park. And the event ends with some delicious lunch provided by Schmitty's Smoked Meats.
Ooh, sounds delicious. You're not going to want to miss out on that. So how have you seen the community respond to this over the last 9 years? Because there really has always been such a good turnout for participants.
Yes, so the event started out very small in the park here with less than 100 participants, and now we've grown to over 300 people showing up. So a lot of our sponsors, presenting sponsor Ivana, has the biggest team. They always show up to cheer on the participants. It really is a great turnout, and the community really comes to rally together for survivors.
A great way to bring people together. So one more time, just in case people missed it, Pat Fiacco Plaza is the starting point. How can they get here? When do they get here? And how can they be a part of all this?
People should show up between the hours of 11 and 12 p.m. just so that they can get checked in for the walk, get everything that they need, get their red shoes on, and then they're ready to walk.
Amazing. All right, Adrienne, thank you so much. You and I are going to be back one more time here next hour. We're going to finish things up here at Pat Fiacco Plaza.
Well, let's head back out now to Regina's Pat Fiacco Plaza and check in with Janelle Lapie one more time.
All right, well, things might be wrapping up here this morning for Adrienne and I, but that does not mean things are over, because today is the Walk a Mile in Their Shoes event. That is coming up later on this morning and into the afternoon as well. So, Adrienne, I really appreciate you spending your time with me here this morning. And one last very important detail that we want to talk about here today is those red shoes, because that is a staple to this entire event.
The red shoes are symbolic of our support for survivors of gender-based violence. You know, the color represents the pain, the trauma, and the suffering that they've endured, but it is also associated with love, courage, and resilience. So that's kind of what Walk a Mile is all about, standing in solidarity with those survivors and challenging ourselves to speak out against violence.
Amazing. All right. And one more time, in case people maybe missed it the first few times, where is this event being held? Right here. Well, it is right here in Pat Fiacco Plaza, but where can they meet you guys? Where are you guys going for your walk here today?
Yeah, so they can meet us right in the center of Pat Fiacco Plaza. We'll have tons of volunteers on site to help them out, get them checked in, and our walk will be happening around Victoria Park shortly after 12 p.m.
All right, and what are you hoping to see personally for this turnout here today?
Well, I guess for the event, I hope that we have a great turnout, that we continue to raise awareness, and we continue to raise funds for our Isabel Johnson Domestic Violence Shelter.
Amazing. All right. And if somebody maybe wants to get in contact with YWCA, is there a website they can go to? How can they get in contact with you guys?
Yes, so they can head to our website to find all of our contact information there, just YWCARegina.com. Yeah, they can find all the information.
All right. Well, there is the resource. If you need it, please reach out. Make sure you're coming down to the event today. Once again, that is at Pat Fiacco Plaza. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be a ton of fun and a beautiful day for it.